This is Umar Ahmed for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're in New York City, Madison Square Garden to be specific. I'm joined by Ariel. First time I've caught up with yourself on camera, so it's good to get you on camera, Ariel.
This is a bucket list moment for me. I watch IFL.TV every single freaking... Is it IFL.TV or is it IFL TV?
Just IFL TV.
If there was an IFL MMA promotion... You didn't know about this. Back in the day, International Fight League. So when I first found out about you guys, I was like, wait a second, which came first, the chicken or the egg? And their website was IFL.TV. So I always refer to you guys as IFL TV or IFL.TV. I watch you all the time, and I feel like I have to have my moment now. Like, I feel like I have to be mean. I have to, like, accuse you of being in Frank Warren's pocket. Every week, it's like you're the only ones who still interview Gareth. You're the only ones who have kept Gareth relevant. I watch every single one of those interviews. You interview everyone. You interview Eddie every week. One day you're in Eddie's office, and you're in Frank's office. I love it. I love everything about it. So I'm a big fan. One thing I want to know is, why are you never on camera? Why? This is the first time I actually can put a face to the name, the voice. Why are you never on camera?
We just keep the good-looking people on camera.
Yeah, but is there like a conscious decision on your part, or?
Coogan just does it behind the camera, so we just stay behind the camera. But are you inviting me on camera? Or?
Well, I feel like you're a good-looking guy. You should be on camera. Why is Eddie so mean to you all the time? I feel like he's really poking you these days.
He's all right. He's all right.
Well, yesterday, he was really coming at you, saying you're not asking the tough questions. You're not poking. What yard and this? And I just watched it on the way here. I'm a big fan. Anyway, sorry, I don't mean to hijack the whole thing.
Yeah, I think he's a bit more chilled out. Well, over there, he's getting animated again. So we might have another argument again. Ariel, just want to get your thoughts on this historic clash this Saturday night at the Garden live on DAZN between Taylor and Serrano. Why is this so special?
This is massive for multiple reasons. There are three actual big reasons why you should like this fight. Number one, first time in the 143-year history. 143 years Madison Square Garden has been around. Two women have never headlined. You know this story, right? That's a really, really big deal. Now, there are some people, I would imagine, let's say there's someone in Essex who says, I don't care about MSG. That's not important for me, right? All right, so how about this? It's number one versus number two pound for pound. Not number one versus number two in their respective weight class, 135, and I know obviously Serrano's not a natural 35er, but this is 1 versus 2 pound for pound. In the sport that I primarily cover, mixed martial arts, that never happens. It happened once in 2014 when Daniel Cormier fought John Jones. In the sport that you cover, boxing, it hardly ever happens, right? Number one versus number two. According to ESPN, the last time it happened was 2008 when Pacquiao fought Marquez for the second time. So that's extremely rare. And oh, by the way, you know what I love about it? It's a nice, proper co-promotion. It's two promoters coming together. I know there's an established one in Eddie Hearn and a not-so-established one in Jake Paul coming together, but that's great for the sport of boxing as well. Two people coming together for the greater good of the sport. Three massive reasons why you should like this. And oh, by the way, they're going quote-unquote head-to-head with Stevenson Valdez. And look, ESPN and DAZN working together to not counter-program each other's. Everyone tells me that there's bad will in the sport of boxing. I feel like everyone's singing Kumbaya. This is great.
Well, I'm not sure that's the case every weekend, but yeah, for this weekend, luckily there isn't a clash. They work together to separate that off. Just want to go back to last week now, where we saw another historic occasion at Wembley Stadium, 94,000 people, Tyson Fury knocking out Dillian Whyte in the sixth. What were your thoughts about how the fight went?
Well, first of all, the production was fantastic. Shout out to BT Sport, who I do some work with. Everything about that build-up was great. Tyson was brilliant. Obviously, Dillian didn't partake a lot, but once we got to fight week, it felt like a big deal. People have accused Tyson Fury of not moving tickets, of not being a big draw, of not being a power puncher, Mr. Eddie. And look what he did. He stopped him. It was a brilliant knockout. By the way, I do kind of agree with Dillian, and I felt like a lot of people didn't make a lot of this. It was a shove. Now, was it elementary at that point? Yeah, but it was a shove. Lightning quick uppercut, fantastic stuff. I don't believe for a second that that's the last time we've seen Tyson Fury in a boxing ring, exhibition or not. I think he still fights. I think it was part of the promotion. He may feel like that right now, but look, he's already talking about Francis Ngannou, and that would be a huge deal in our sport. But I think once we see Joshua Usyk, and especially if Joshua wins, I think we'll see them fight next year once and for all. So yes, a great moment for the sport of boxing, a great scene, a great finish, a great champion. He is the face of UK boxing. He is the best heavyweight in the world, and he deserves all the praise, and I can't wait to see what he does next. I hope it's Ngannou, to be honest, and I hope we see Joshua Usyk in July, and then he fights Ngannou hopefully end of the year, early next year, and then once that's done, we get to finally see Fury versus the winner of Joshua Usyk.
Last question, you just said he's the face of UK boxing. Do you think he's a bigger star than Canelo globally now or not?
Globally, no. But UK, he is the man, right? Can Canelo draw 94,000 at Wembley? I don't know about that. But Canelo walks in the streets of San Diego, everyone stops. He walks in Mexico, he goes all over the world. I think he's a global superstar and number one pound for pound. But Tyson Fury, especially in the last 3 years, give a lot of credit to Top Rank and ESPN. They've really built him up. I think the stuff that he did with WWE helped him a little bit. But he has come a very long way in the last 3 years. He is a global, massive superstar. He deserves all the praise. Eddie, I'm trying to sell the fight for you here, all right? Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's talking about Tyson Fury, so I'm not sure
why you hate this guy so much.
To be honest with you,
he's such a nice man.
I help you try and tell that
I saw the thing
yesterday. To try and
yesterday.
sort of ruin the show.
Yeah, is he in Frank's pocket? Is that?
Massive.
That's what I heard you say yesterday. In any event, this is wonderful. Tyson's the man, but I would give Canelo the nod as far as global superstar.
Ariel, really appreciate your time. Good to meet you as well.
IFL TV, keep killing. And I see the other people trying to copy what you're doing. I'll be honest, you guys are doing great stuff. Just a little less Gareth Davies interviews. I mean, it's every week on the feed. Enough is enough with the Warlock.
Well, listen, maybe we'll replace him with you on a couple of slots. So, no, honestly, really good to get you on, and I hope we catch up soon again, Ariel. Top man, thank you.
Keep up the great work. Thank you.
And you.
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.